Hey everyone, it is Finn here, and in today's video we'll be telling you absolutely everything you need to know about Scotland for Euro 2021, because with the major European competition just a few days away, everyone seems to be choosing their dark horses for this race. Now, many people seem to think that it's going to be Turkey. They'll surprise everyone at this competition, but you know what, I feel like Scotland stand a real chance to surprise everyone. Although they haven't been part of a major tournament for a very long time, they've got some great individuals. They did well in the friendlies, especially versus the likes of Netherlands. I feel like Scotland could really surprise a few people, and that is why in today's video I've come together with the likes of the Dugout Football channel. Now obviously Doug is Scottish, so probably might have a better understanding of the Scottish national team than I do. So in today's video, both Doug and I will be talking about the Scottish national team, how well we think they could do in the tournament, and we will both be giving forward our best possible starting 11 for Scotland in Euro 2021. This is what Doug thinks of Scotland for the competition.
I think they're relatively high. I mean, we've played Czech Republic twice recently, and we actually beat them home and away. I like the fact that our games are actually at Hampden Park as well. So you know, it's on home territory, and then you know, obviously we've got to play England at Wembley. But I am pretty confident going into the Czech Republic game. I think if we can win that, then we've got a very good chance. And then it's all about the last two games. You know, if we somehow get a draw against England, that would be fantastic. And then a win against Croatia. I think the likeliest thing probably would be third place, and maybe to be one of those, you know, good best third place runners up. But I like our chances. I really do.
And guys, in terms of my predictions for Scotland, in terms of where they could place in their group, if you guys haven't seen, both Doug and myself have released on our own channels our full Euro predictions from the group stage all the way to the final. If you guys want to see our full Euro predictions, I'll leave the link to both of those videos in the description down below. But I think Scotland have potential to do well in their group, or they have potential to go dead last, to be honest. It's a tricky group. In their group, they've got England, Croatia, and Czech Republic. Czech Republic have obviously been performing very well. They've got some great individuals. Croatia got to the final of the 2018 World Cup, and of course England, you know what, it's a very strong team overall. They have potential to bottle it, and you know what, looking at all these teams, all very strong, but they all have potential to bottle it. That's why it's so hard to predict where Scotland could end if you guys haven't seen my full Euro prediction. Tiny spoiler alert, I did put Scotland dead last, but after that Netherlands game, I wouldn't be surprised if Scotland got to third place, to be honest with you. Which, by the way, guys, sorry if this video does seem a bit strange, if you don't see too much interaction between myself and Doug. Although we spoke about Scotland in this video, my internet was a tiny bit like an Irish potato. So although I'd love to show you the full call between myself and Doug, I mean, it's enough to give me nightmares the way that it froze. So you know what, I've taken little parts of the video here and there, some opinions here and there. Unfortunately, I can't show you the entire video, but this is what Doug believes would be Scotland's strongest starting 11 for the competition.
I've gone for a 3-5-2, because Scotland usually do play a 3-5-2, or you could say it's a 4-5, you know, a 5-4-1 almost. But for me, it's a 3-5-2. So I would start with David Marshall in goal. Hasn't had the best of seasons at Derby County, but he is the number one, and you know, he's the reason we are at the Euros. Saving the penalty from Alexander Mitrovic. And then right back, I'm going to go for Stephen O'Donnell. Hasn't had the best of season at Motherwell, but you know, he is a very good right back, and you know, we've got young Nathan Patterson who plays for Rangers. I don't think he's going to start, so I think it'll be Stephen O'Donnell. Left back, I'm going to go Andy Robertson, captain, of course. Obviously plays for my club. Obviously plays for my club, Liverpool. And then there'll be three centre backs. So centre backs will be Declan Gallagher, and I've gone Liam Cooper of Leeds United, and then Kieran Tierney. We seem to like playing Kieran Tierney at a left-sided centre back, so I think it'll be Kieran Tierney, and then probably three in midfield would be John McGinn, Scott McTominay, and I'm going to go Stuart Armstrong, who's had a good season at Southampton. And then the front two for me is Lyndon Dykes and then Che Adams. I would say one of the main ones to watch is probably Lyndon Dykes. And probably John McGinn, the Aston Villa midfielder. John McGinn's actually been our top scorer in qualifying campaigns quite recently. So I think John McGinn is one to definitely watch out for. I think it's a hard-working midfield. Obviously, McGinn, you'll obviously know from Scott McTominay, being at Manchester United. Sometimes we have played Scott McTominay, centre back, but I do think we will play him at midfield for sure.
Now, just by looking at Doug's starting 11 for Scotland for the competition, I think that just highlights how strong the Scottish national team is, because they've got some incredible names on paper. It is just a matter of them working well as a team, and if they use their individual strengths in this team, the Scottish national team could do so well. And in terms of my best possible starting 11 for Scotland, I mean, I've pretty much gone with a similar formation. I've also got 3 centre-backs at the back. I've got the likes of Tierney and Cooper as well as my centre-backs, but I've just put in the likes of Grant Hanley, who's just gained promotion once again with Norwich City. Obviously, he's done with Norwich for a very, very long time, and I think those 3 centre-backs could be very, very sturdy. I think that Scotland have a very sturdy defence, but it probably is their weak point in their team. But it's when you go to their midfield. Now, I believe their midfield could win it for them, because once again, just like Doug, I've got the likes of Scott McTominay and McGinn in the midfield. If you've got those 2 midfielders, that could genuinely win it for you, because that's one of the hardest working midfields you're going to gain in the competition. And of course, both flanks, O'Donnell and Robertson, obviously both players are right back and left back, but for the Scottish national team, play more the likes of a left mid and a right mid. That distribution into the box that they're going to get in this competition is going to be insane. Both incredible players on their day, and obviously Andy Robertson. Many people have been saying that he hasn't had a great season with Liverpool, but if your worst season of your career is getting 7 assists in the Premier League, that's not too bad. I think Andy Robertson is a serious player to watch in this competition. Now, of course, looking at my attack, obviously Doug had an attacking midfielder with 2 strikers. I've got a right wing and a left wing with a striker. Obviously, I've put Shea Adams up front, who had an incredible season with the likes of Southampton, and I've got 2 Ryans as my wingers. I've got Ryan Christie and Ryan Fraser. Now, obviously, Ryan Fraser, he's a tiny bit of a dodgy one. He is a 50-50 choice, hasn't done well in the Premier League. He's also suffered with injuries, but in terms of World Cup qualifiers, he's not too bad. He seems to do well when he plays for Scotland and the Scottish national team. And in terms of Ryan Christie, 5 goals, 9 assists in the league for him this season. I feel like this Scottish national team is very, very strong. Now, these are our 2 starting 11s, myself and Doug's. Doug's probably is stronger. He has a better understanding of the Scottish national team. But once again, I think it is an understanding that there are so many variations that the Scottish national team could put forward. It is a very, very strong team overall. And guys, that'll be it for today's video. Once again, sorry I can't show you the entire video of me and Doug talking. But guys, please give Doug some support down below. Please go check out his channel. Can we please get him to 1,300 subscribers? He is very, very close. The link to his channel is in the description down below. And guys, of course, if you have enjoyed my content and you want more Euro content in the future, I've got a lot of Euro content coming your way as the competition is only a few days away. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Can we please get this video to 15 likes? 15. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Finn, FYNN, and today's my birthday. Cheers.